Alright, and we should be live at the moment. There's my phone notification saying, hey, they're live. Alright, so, Quinn, what happened last time we played?
Well, we left Craghammer. I unfortunately did that separate from my allies, but they laid an ambush for my captors, who, after careful consideration, didn't really seem to be very captor-like. And went our separate ways from them. My asshole brother riding off into the distance like the dead asshole he is. And as we were traveling, going back to Iman, we traveled for a few days before we encountered a very strong cleric, I believe. The name Nick, who cured our friend Tide of his feeble-mindedness. Then he needed help in return and traveled with us, and we traveled maybe almost a week before encountering some weird morphic elfling thing who nearly killed us all before he kind of just tackled her and vanished. So now we're back where we started, alone in the woods.
Alright. So go ahead and pick up from there.
I don't remember if we leveled or not.
I don't think we did.
Well, at least it's not cold anymore.
What the hell just happened to the old man?
I'm pretty sure it was just a dream, because otherwise, I don't remember quite that much.
To be fair, you did seem to go a ways a little bit before lying on the ground.
Oh, is that what happened?
It seemed that way.
I think
Yeah.
I'm just going to remain confused and just pretend it never happened.
Well, I certainly feel like I got my ass kicked.
I am a little lightheaded, that's for sure.
I think it's
Should
safe
we-
to say we all are.
The bag is the only thing that remains.
Should we try to get our bearings and see which direction we should head?
Yeah, but I suppose we take the bag? I mean, nothing else seems like it would be a useful thing to put all our stuff in.
No reason not to take it.
Okay.
Do you think it's safe to take a rest here, or should we move elsewhere? 'Cause I don't know about y'all, but I could use a bit of rest.
Honestly,
Intentional rest.
after what just happened, I think this might be the safest place to be.
Well, very well. Let's set up camp and take a breather or two.
I could possibly do a sort of perimeter sweep. Just to make sure we're not being watched by any more elfling.
Yeah, that was weird.
I want to think that that was a dream, but I don't think so, because it all was too real, almost.
That's very true. It's still a little foggy for me. I do apologize.
Well, you get on that perimeter. Quinn, I'm just gonna sit down and start making a fire.
You can go ahead and give me a perception roll.
Ty gives a nod and a smile as if nothing ever happened and goes about to do the sweep. You said a perception check, Al?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Can do.
The last bit of the ice melts away, leaving nothing behind. There are no others in the vicinity, it seems. Not even animals.
Alright. Okay. Ty's gonna head back to the rest of the party.
You guys gonna take a long rest or a short rest?
A long rest.
Long rest.
Alright, is anybody gonna keep watch, or are you guys just gonna sleep the night away?
I'll keep first watch.
I can keep second watch because I'll have to put armor on.
I'll probably do the last one.
Wow, that's what I meant.
Oh.
Sorry, I don't know why I would get up, put armor on, and then take it off and go to sleep.
Okay. Then I guess I'll do the third one.
Alright.
Get as much time to sleep as possible.
Alright, Tide, a perception roll.
Alright, let's hope for the same luck as last time.
A gentleman seems to be heading in your direction. He seems to be traveler's dress, not carrying much, but a rapier, a few daggers, and it looks like he got some hand crossbow bolts.
Armor of what caliber?
Leather.
Scarier than plate. At least from my experience. Is he heading towards us?
It seems so.
Does he look like he's walking with purpose?
It just seems like he's walking. He's not trying to hide, he's not trying to move quickly, he's just walking your direction.
How far away?
Right now he's probably about 45 feet.
45 feet. Okay, so I'm concerned as to how he got that close already. Okay, so what Tide's gonna... Since he's that close, I'm gonna knock an arrow, and I'm gonna draw the fucking bow, having it aimed at him. And I'm going to give a quick yelp of hey to the sleeping folk. And I'm gonna call out to the dude. Bow drawn. Hold.
He stops and looks around as if he didn't notice you guys were there.
What in the world?
How did you get this close without me seeing you?
I'm just walking towards the fire.
Turn around.
What?
Very well. He turns
Walk
around.
Walk about 15 paces.
What, are you robbing me?
If I was robbing you, I wouldn't want you to go further away from me. Now walk 10 paces.
He'll move 10 paces.
Good. Now stay there.
I'm confused. Why are we automatically suspicious of this person?
As we're
What's
not
going
in
on?
They're not in a fashion to defend ourselves. Tide doesn't have the usual kind of happiness about him. He hasn't really been for the past couple while that he usually...
I'm thinking you might be a bit jumpy here, Tide. I'm just gonna walk up to him.
I keep the arrow drawn.
You notice that he is a half elf.
Another elf like.
He's just a half elf. Seems to be traveling.
Sorry about the trouble here. We were in quite the fight just a bit ago. Just for our ease of mind, would you mind telling us why you're in the woods tonight?
I'm traveling to Iman. This is the direction Iman is in?
Yes, it is. And
Okay.
Is there a particular boss? I'm not good at questioning people. Do you have any tips here?
Starting with a name is usually good.
Oh yeah.
He's dumb enough to walk towards a fire in the middle of the woods. Probably not out to kill you.
Oh, darling boy.
Oh, yeah. Are you gonna try and kill us?
I said a
Only
name.
if you try to kill me.
Well, I don't think we're going to do that. So, Tide, I think we should just let him go.
That's what I planned on doing.
All right. Well, on your way then.
Thank you.
Didn't even ask for a name. I relax the arrow. I loosen up.
The balloon's a bit fucking crazy.
We've all been through such these past 24, 48 hours, so I do apologize for them. You said you were headed to Amon, is that right?
Yes.
Dear, my name is Selise. What is your name?
He's looking you guys over like you're batshit insane.
I still have the arrow in the bow, just not drawn and aimed at him.
Again, I do apologize for my friends. Like I said, we have been through a time, and we're just here to rest. He was just trying to protect us so that we can get our rest.
Well,
So I do apologize again for his, aggression.
alright. I'm Whistling Coast. Nice to meet you guys.
Your name is Whistling Coast?
Yes.
Well, that is such a charming name.
Why, thank you.
What is your occupation, sir?
My
Is it
occupation?
whistling?
Yeah, it's whistling.
Whistling is your occupation? Well, that just... well, that is just charming. I mean, I don't think I've ever known someone who is named after their occupation.
Why, I appreciate that. Is the blue one gonna kill me? I mean, what's this? I mean, you guys are an odd bunch. You have a masked female, a mohawked human, a cat person, and a blue elf.
And you walk towards a fire in a forest.
That's,
We're not even on the beaten path.
That's why I was walking toward it. I thought it was odd.
Well, I mean, you did look out for something odd, and you found something odd. So
I did. It's quite interesting.
When you
okay.
say your job is whistling, do you mean like a guardsman? Like, you draw attention to things.
No, I was just making that shit up.
Hmm.
I'm heading to Iman to become an adventurer. I want to join the Cunning Crawlers. And their station, they have a station in Iman. I heard their tales from Vasselheim a long time ago.
Oh,
Seemed like a good
Vasselheim.
place for a
Did
good
you have
rookie.
a point of contact?
No.
So no one
Hey.
gave you a name?
No.
Hey, El,
Yes.
is there anything fishy about this?
I don't know. Is there anything fishy about it?
Fight?
That's I'm not asking to roll something. I ask and I'm given a cue. Like, can I gauge anything off of this?
Yeah. You don't know this person. He's hard to read.
Okay.
I mean, it's kind of how a lot of people first started. I mean, they were like, oh, I'll join the Cunning Crawlers. I mean,
I put the arrow back in the damn quiver and put the bow up, with not even like carefully putting up just an underhand chuck to the where he was leaning against a tree or something.
Well, if you're gonna be in the
No,
Cunning Crawlers,
I'm in no authority. Point you in a direction, but were we on our way to Amon? I'm not
Yes.
quite sure.
Yes.
But if we are, of course, I again have no authority. If it's all right, we could probably help you in the direction of joining the Cunning Crawlers. I think we know a few people who may assist in that.
well, that would be appreciated. Thank you.
We are an odd bunch, but if you could get familiar with us, you might be, in a way, getting closer to joining that fine guild.
He looks a bit nervous. I don't. No offense, but you guys seem a bit off hinge.
Well, to be honest, it is in the middle of the woods, in the middle of the night, so I'm pretty sure you should be happy that you didn't come across somebody who just went ahead and loosed their arrow before questioning.
It's kind of what venturing's all about, though, isn't it?
True, but you shouldn't just just walk in on any kind of camp before testing the waters and seeing who actually occupies that camp. I mean, this is just from experience. It's not quite the way to go.
I apologize. I'm a rookie. I don't know much.
Well, that's the first tip I can give you, that's for sure.
Thank you.
Our
Well,
fair
recruit.
leader, would you like to discuss anything further with this guy?
Why don't you come rest by the fire? It's the middle of the night. I can't imagine you're traveling very much longer before you rest yourself.
Okay, thank you. He noticeably tucks his coin pouch into his drawers and heads over and sits by the tree.
If I was really lacking for coins, sweetheart, that wouldn't stop me.
He might have been trying to do it sneakily.
While he failed.
I mean, you told us, so.
We can just pretend he's really bad at it.
Alright,
We're
again, I
heading to
apologize
Iman
for
as
being
well.
sick.
And we'll also be heading to the same place. We can put in a good word for you,
I
depending
appreciate
on your
that.
behavior.
Thank you. He'll lay out on the grass and seem like he's going to take a rest. Tide, you gonna finish your first watch?
Oh yeah, I'm keeping a big eye on him.
You got one eye on him, the other eye on the other 395 degrees.
Yep. Yep.
Alright. For the rest of the night, give me a perception from you.
Alright. And another person walks towards camp. Let's see. 14.
Alright. Nothing else happens. Who do you wake up?
Whoever... Yeah, Leaf said he was going to do second watch, right?
I guess if you wake me up, I would.
Oh, I thought it was
Shush!
and then Leaf was taken because he needed the longer.
That's
rest.
out of character knowledge.
Oh, is Quinn not doing one at all?
If Ty doesn't wake you up.
Oh.
This is all very confusing. I'll roll a die.
Oh, okay. Because I thought I'd messed up and said I'd take that, and that doesn't make any sense because I have heavy armor. So I'm just gonna go use fast now. Thanks for covering. Thanks.
I'll wake up Selise, and when I wake up Selise, I'm just gonna kind of motion my eyes in the direction of the dude and say, "Keep an eye on him. I still don't trust his attitude."
Yes, darling. You just get some rest, okay?
Nods and gives a very faint grin, and goes to.
I think you cut out.
Like,
He-
goes to bed.
Okay.
He nodded and gave a very faint grin before going to lay down. Apologize.
Alright. Selise, you want to give me a perception roll?
I want to, or I should. No. What do I see? Because I'm pretty perceptive at this moment.
You notice, you notice, Tide's drool down the side of his cheek. You notice Leafy
Down
scratching
the
his...
side of whose? Wait, hold on. Down the side of whose cheek?
His cheek.
Who his?
Drool is running down the side of Tide's cheek.
Okay.
He is very aquatic. Water is normal for him.
Leafy uses his left hand to adjust himself before rolling over and snoring. Quinn is sound asleep, and the newcomer seems to be sound asleep. Everything else is uneventful. Who do you wake up for third and final watch?
Leaf.
Alright.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yes, dear. Nothing happens, and our new combo is fast asleep, just like Tide. So
Well,
I
yeah.
don't think we have any troubles.
Alright. You go back to sleep.
And I'll spend my watch probably trying to, like, work on my cool heroic poses instead of actually
Keeping
keeping a
watch.
careful watch.
Alright. Roll perception at disadvantage.
Okay.
Double nat 20s.
You have the best pose you think you've ever worked on. It just needs a tad bit more work and it would be perfect. Nothing else happens.
Leaf, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm, well, you know how we need to have, well, promotional stuff for the guild and all. Well, I was, just doing some, like, image training, Get the idea of victory in my head.
You're a dork.
Thanks, boss. And check on the new guy. Is he still there?
He's still there.
Okay.
He'll get up and put on his armor. So sorry, guys. And he'll get up, do the morning routine. You guys will eat. Is there anything you want to discuss before you head out?
This is a full rest.
This is a full rest, so you guys are back to full hit points.
Woo! And all the rages.
Did you ask if there was anything we wanted to discuss with each other?
Yeah.
There was one.
Alright.
One thing.
But I also don't have that anymore.
As everyone's getting ready, Tide would want to grab Selise's attention.
Yes, darling, what is it?
I was just checking in to make sure if you were alright.
Yeah, I'm fine. I just needed some rest. Why do you ask?
Right, I mean, you did have, fire, light, something, and he kind of, like, motions at the eyes.
I did? Huh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry you had to see that. I do try to keep that under wraps.
He nods, doesn't really press further. Well, I hope that doesn't get too concerning, but if it does, I'd be willing to help with fixing it or whatever you need.
I appreciate that, darling. It's nothing I need fixed.
He nods. He has a little grin and then goes about his.
So I know that I bought a map of Amon and the surrounding area. Would the Shade Steps be considered the surrounding area?
Not really.
Okay.
They're a little further away than.
Alright. Figured I'd ask. See if I could tell how far away we are.
Oh, you didn't make it there, though. You're still a little ways off.
Oh, are we?
Yeah, you guys never made it there. You guys were attacked beforehand.
Oh.
But that's where he wanted to go.
And we'll never go to.
Well, are we ready to head out?
I think so.
Yeah. Let's get to Amon and complete the mission, right?
Yeah.
Works for me. So, what's your name? Looking to Quinn. The young halfling says. Or half-elf, sorry.
Elfling.
My name is Quinn.
Nice to meet you, Quinn. Sorry about last night.
It's fine.
Please forgive me. I'm
Called us weird. We called you dumb. It's all good.
Alright.
Just to be clear, you called him dumb? I did no such thing.
Well, as you so graciously referred to me as your fair leader, I think I speak for all of us.
Point taken, Sir Quinn.
Quinn shakes in his armor for a second before shaking his head.
Alright. You guys will continue on. Is there anything you want to discuss on the way, or are we free to move to the next step?
I don't have anything.
Yeah, I think we're good to move on.
Alright. So, as you're traveling along, is there any particular formation that you're walking, or are you just cruising along?
I mean, I can take the lead.
Alright.
I know Tide would be behind the whistle guy. I'd probably be walking alongside Leaf or the whistle guy.
Yeah, I'd probably be like a bit behind Quinn, but like to his side.
Okay. So Quinn, you and
Quite the character name.
you and Adam go ahead, or you and Leafy go ahead and give me perception rolls.
Perception. Yeah.
Oh, that's not supposed to be disadvantage anymore.
Too busy talking about your victory image poses.
Tide would be keeping watch on the whistle guy, but is it too late to say that I'm kind of on the sidelines of the path? Is this like an area where I can't really sneak? Like there's nothing to hide with?
There's not really anything to hide with, and I'll let you guys put your tokens to where they're at. Alright. Alright, so you guys move in a little closer. And then the ones that have not given me a perception roll may give me a perception roll.
Way better.
Alright. Alright, you guys are moving along, and although Quinn spots the houses up front, it's actually Tide and Selise that notice the tore down wagon in front of the house and some blood of some red blood and some green blood in front of the house.
Just for my knowledge, I'm not entirely certain. Are there any races, like humanoid races, that have green blood?
Orc, goblin,
okay, gotcha.
some, probably some, gnolls. Yeah, different races have green blood.
Green gnolls, okay, gotcha.
Maybe not gnolls, I mean, kobolds, sorry.
It's too late now, man.
Shut up.
Hold on. Looks like there was trouble ahead there.
Oh. That definitely looks like trouble.
How shall we proceed, Mr. Quinn?
I'd say quietly, but I'm really not good at that.
I could possibly ask out ahead.
You and Leaf go together.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
Okay,
We'll,
yeah, go ahead.
Does Selise have a short bow or like a ranged weapon? I can't remember.
Yeah, she has a crossbow.
Selise and I will stay back here ready. And Quinn is going to ready his longbow.
And on that order, Selise will ready her crossbow.
Alright, the guy pulls out his rapier and stuff.
So we're stealthing it, right?
What's going on, guys? What? I'm sorry.
We're going to scout up ahead.
He has a short sword and a light crossbow. We're gonna make this easy for the old DM.
Okay. Tide is gonna cast Pass Without Trace.
Alright.
Yeah, there was some trouble ahead. We're going to take a look at that. You stay here, all right?
You don't want me helping out?
You'll be more help back here if anything does happen.
All right. He readies his crossbow then.
Just, don't shoot me with that.
Don't worry, I'm a pretty good shot. And he gives you a week.
I look to Leaf and nod as we both start tiptoeing forward in sync.
Alright, go ahead and give me those stealth rolls, and you can move 30 feet. Or no, you're
10.
sneaking. You can only move half movement sneaking. Alright, so 27 and 20. Alright.
Oh yeah, that's right, because you're faster than me.
I am faster than you. I'm a barbarian.
His tiptoe strides are greater.
Alright.
Not basically.
Okay. Nothing else basically changed from this range? Alright. From this range, you both can give me another perception roll.
Alright.
It's gonna move closer to the tree.
25.
Alright. The blood does look humanoid, the red. The green blood, however, looks kind of weird. It doesn't look as... it looks like there's a... could be an acidic compound to the blood.
Can I possibly roll to see if would I have to get closer?
It depends what you're trying to do.
I want to see if I can gather enough evidence to conjure up in my mind what creature this is from.
No, not by sight, no. Too many.
So I'd have to get up close to it.
Yeah, blood looks like blood. I mean, a lot of creatures have different types of blood, but I mean,
I don't know about you, but I never seen no green blood. Continuing.
You've seen green blood. You've killed orcs and other things.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Excuse me for the cough again.
No, that was Celestra.
This is your final warning, DM.
May I move to crouch next to this bush?
Sure, give me a stealth roll. And Leafy, you can go ahead and move as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna just motion that I'm gonna go around the side of the house while he checks out the front.
Alright.
Yeah, we're moving, like, basically one after another, but we're moving at the same time.
And it's this time you hear ch-ch-ch-ch as Selise moves to the bush.
Gonna kind of turn around, turn around,
Wait,
whip around.
I don't get that pass without trace thing.
You're not within 30 feet of me, are you?
Oh, I was
No,
when
you're
you casted it.
But you have to remain within 30 feet.
Okay.
The young halfling is looking like just gonna stay right here.
Oh no, he's gonna be the first target when things go wrong.
I'm gonna gesture him over to this damn tree or bush or whatever it is.
Alright.
Well, actually, no, reading it, I think she does get the plus 10.
Alright, that's fine.
Because you just choose whenever they're... Okay. Learn something new every day.
Stealth.
That's 10. That's 10 feet. Am I possibly close enough now?
He was there when you cast it as well, so...
Actually, before I investigate the blood, are there any windows or open doors?
The windows all have heavy drapes covering them from the inside, and the door is a solid door. So there's no way.
How thick?
What do you mean? How thick's the
Like-
door?
Yeah, how thick? Just give me an estimate.
You have no idea, but it looks like a normal door from the outside.
Okay. Right, first things first, I want to go up to the drapes and I want to listen.
You hear nothing.
Okay, next step. I want to go up to the door. I'm guessing, is the door right here?
No, the door is actually right here, my bad.
Alright. Usually you assume where blood leads, that's an entryway. I'll move and I will listen at the door.
You still can't hear anything.
No, does the blood lead in any certain direction, or is it just like some two guys are sitting here beating each other with hammers?
You can give me a investigation roll.
Oh dear, okay.
It looks like there was a scuffle.
Gotcha. There was a struggle.
Some people lost blood.
That is a very interesting deduction. I'll move back over to the green blood and see if I can make heads or tails of what it is or what it's from.
It's blood.
Okay.
An investigation of 11. It's blood. It's blood.
I'm gonna pull out an arrow.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put the tip of it in the green blood.
Green blood gets on the tip of the arrow.
Okay, I thought you said it was like acidic. Gotcha.
It might have been when it first came out. Not like fucking alien. More like
yeah, not alien blood. Not like it'll melt through the floor. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's lost its potency, but it looked like when it first came out, it might have had a little acidic to it.
It's just like like a case of acidosis, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean it's
gotcha.
Just, yeah, all right.
All right, I'm gonna head around here. Are there any windows from this side that I can start seeing into or anything?
No, it's basically the same setup. It looks like it's been the curtains are all shut, can't see in, and the door has no window. It's just it looks like a normal door, solid normal door.
Okay, this building here, is this like a shed or?
It looks kind of like a shed. I mean, well, it looks like another smaller house, not as big as this one. And upon closer inspection, Tide, you notice that this is also a different house.
Oh, well.
So there's technically 3 houses.
Yeah, while he's doing that, I'm gonna try to find the door to the smaller one.
It's right here.
I would like to listen at that door.
All right, nothing.
Something doesn't settle right with me.
Anything interesting on this side of the building?
No, not even a back door. Just nothing.
Okay.
This may seem like an odd question. Well, first we'll start off with a normal one. How tall is the house? Whereabouts? Like average size?
Yeah, looks normal. I mean,
Okay.
it kind of looks like whatever happened here happened. I mean, there's no blood leading into the house. I mean, with your investigation, you don't see any trails leading away.
Yeah.
But I mean,
which makes me concerned. So could I possibly gauge whether or not the roof tiles are going to cave in if I set boot on it?
it does not look like it would.
I'm going to scale the house.
How are you gonna scale the house? You just gonna climb up the side of the building?
Does having a climbing speed help me? Because I do.
Well, you still need like I mean, I'll let you climb it. It's no big deal. But how
Yeah.
are you climbing it? Is how I want to.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Okay. Could I possibly tie like a sort of a noose knot at the end of a rope and try to hook it around the chimney?
Sure. I mean, you can climb up the side of the house. It's just I want to know how you're doing it. I mean, is that how you're doing it? Are you just gonna like parkour up it? I mean, how are you doing it?
I would post an Assassin's Creed gif, but the cart is that close, so I couldn't use the cart. Yeah, I'll just see if there are any loose stones and use those for a foothold before giving a backwards kind of leap to cling onto the roof before pulling myself up.
Alright. Yeah, because if you throw grappling, it would make noise. This way, you're not going to make that much noise. So you can go ahead and give me an athletics or acrobat.
Okay, does having a climbing speed help me with this?
No.
Gotcha.
That just determines how fast you climb.
Alrighty. That's good.
I don't see your roll, sorry.
Oh, sorry. I think I'm having a little bit of lag. It came up as a 22.
Yep, I got it now. Alright, you get up there, no problem. Are you done stealthing, Leafy?
No,
Okay.
I accidentally hit the thing too many times, but that's 20 feet.
Yeah, that's alright.
And I'm heading back around.
I want to listen into the chimney.
Again, you don't hear anything.
Okay, I'm gonna climb up on using the elevation of this house. I'm gonna climb up to the other one and listen in that chimney.
Alright. Are you still stealthing? Go ahead, roll me a stealth.
Alright. 19.
Alright. Is anybody else doing anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna move over here. This is where the door is, right?
Yeah, the door is actually right here in the middle.
Oh, okay.
Is anybody else doing anything?
But I'm wanting to check the door. Is it locked?
You go to check the door? Alright. It is initiative time.
Of course it is.
This is why I was so cautious. It didn't set right with me.
That's okay. You can hop down the chimney like our savior, Saint Nick.
Or I can pull some Assassin's Creed stuff with both blades out and just drive them into the guy's shoulder blades. Not with that initiative.
Wow, am I actually going first?
You're going first, it looks like.
Yeah.
What the heck? I'm shocked.
Quinn is a leader, so Quinn goes first.
I mean, someone had to check the door eventually.
Eventually.
Oh yeah, I know. But that wasn't gonna be me.
It wasn't going to be me. Listen to me. Alright, let me...
I am cautious.
Let me roll initiative here. Alright. So we're gonna
Yeah, I
go
have all my spell slots back.
to descending. Alright. Leafy. As soon as you touch the door, the entire house rises up. I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw along with Tide, Selise, Quinn.
Elle, are you really doing what I think you're doing?
A wisdom saving
Oh,
throw, you said?
Wisdom saving throw. You are frightened, Leafy.
Inspiration.
If that's what you want to use it on.
I thank God, yes.
Yeah.
If you're rolling for the rookie behind me, he gets a +3.
Alright.
I mean, I think I'm on top of the house, so it would make sense me rolling that low. As the house starts rising under me.
I forgot to roll his initiative. My bad. I even have him here to help you out. I fucking. Alright, let me roll initiative.
Is this Monster House?
This
I
is.
fucking love that movie.
Monster House. This is Hunter House, actually. Do not
Attack
Google it.
that you feel
Do
love.
not look.
Oh, so it's a girl house.
And
I
he
love
needs
that
a wisdom
movie.
saving throw. You said he gets a +3 to it?
Yeah.
Alright. It doesn't matter, he failed.
Oof.
Did
What
he
a
fall?
butthole.
He rolled a 2.
I want to be an adventurer.
Oh my god, it's a moving house!
Alright. I'm double checking some things. Alright. The entire house lifts up. And I need you, Leafy.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna go ahead and give me a. No, never mind. You touched it, so you are stuck to the door.
I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it.
As the mouth opens up into sharp things, tentacles emerge from the ground. There's not one, there's not two, but all three of these are hunter houses. The fear that comes out of these are gigantic. These are mimics that mimic houses.
Oh, Jesus.
Quinn,
Okay.
what would you like to do?
I'd like to cast... Oh, please. Right here. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. So I'm gonna move my full 30 feet.
Alright.
And then... Where away? Oh. Sucks to you. Sucks to be that guy. Oh, well, then I'm just gonna cast it level 1. I'm gonna cast Bless on myself, Leaf, and Selise.
Alright, Leafy is out of range.
Leaf should be in range, it's 30 feet.
Leafy is 10 feet away from you, though. Because
It's
he's
30 feet.
he's 10 more feet up in the air.
Oh!
Oh.
R.I.P.
Yeah,
Oh.
these things unrooted themselves from the ground.
I suggest running and getting a crane.
Ugh. This is
Can
great.
I not move... Can I move 25 feet instead of 30 so I can get Selise and the newbie?
Sure.
Okay. I'll do that. Where did I go?
And what does Bless do?
I closed my character sheet.
Way to go. Why would you do
I know.
that?
That's what it does.
Closes my character sheet. So, you get an additional D4 on an attack roll or saving throw.
Alright. Every turn or just one turn?
It's for 10 turn.
Alright. Alright. Is that all you're doing?
Mm-hmm.
Selise. You're not feared because you used inspiration.
Thank goodness.
Everybody else is feared except for Quinn and Selise.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot a crossbow at this thing. Is
Which
it
one?
the one that has leaf?
Okay.
There it is. Oh, sorry.
25 will definitely hit.
Well, it should be the 20.
Okay, so it's just a 20. Alright.
Did it still hit?
In that case,
Plus
Yeah.
a D4.
A
Oh,
a
plus
Yes.
plus the D4.
A 20 does hit.
Yeah, so it's a 24 to hit.
Alright, so don't mind this mimic right here. Never mind. My bad.
Like, don't mind what?
Don't mind this mimic, man. Don't mind this mimic. Alright, so you've done 9 points of damage with one arrow. Alright. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Alright. It is its turn now. And, well, seems how it has O'Leafy right where it wants it. It's gonna try to swallow you, Leafy.
Okay. I'd like that to not happen.
It does not happen. Sorry. Oh, excuse me.
Is that an athletics check against that, or?
Nope. It actually has a,
I just tried to hit you and failed.
Oh no, sorry. You do need a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, it's a dex save?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna use my inspiration on this.
You're a barbarian, you already have advantage.
I don't think on this particular one, though.
No, but they all get that at level 2.
Is danger sense when you're raging?
Nope, all the time.
Oh.
That it really does come in handy.
Okay. Oh, against effects I can see. So I guess this would count.
Unless you're blind with fear.
Alright.
11, no pluses?
That's it.
You get swallowed. Or get swallowed. And you will take 41 points of damage. As you are swallowed.
It's a lot of damage.
Alright. Leafy, it is now your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna rage.
Alright.
Because this isn't natural, it's not right.
That sounds awesome.
Now, I'd like to try and climb out of it. And get away from it if possible.
You are considered grappled. You are stuck inside of it, but you can do damage. You're not restrained, you're just grappled inside.
Okay, so I want to get out.
You want to get out, so let's do let's do another dex save.
Is it a dex save and not athletics?
Yeah. Well, this is a homebrew creature, and the way it's written up is the only way that you can get out is if they do 25 points of damage in a turn, and then the creature has to make a con saving throw to throw you up. But I'm going to overrule that and allow you to do a athletics.
Okay.
And you freaking get out.
Doesn't like the taste of fur in its mouth.
Yeah, you'll take a d4 for the fall damage. Halved, because it's bashing, so you take 2. But you're now free.
Okay.
You flex those muscles. Your fur gets ripped off, but you manage to climb through. You're missing patches of hair here and there. It was a nasty smell. This thing is very gross. It has tentacles that sweep out 10 feet in almost every direction. It is flinging them around, smacking the dirt left and right. It is hungry, and this thing terrifies you. I'm going to need another wisdom saving throw.
Well, I'm raging, so I can't be made afraid.
There you go.
Yeah. But I will go away from it now. Or actually, yeah, I'm gonna try and go away from it. How much movement do I have left?
I'm gonna say half movement to get up, so you got half your movement.
Okay. So, move over here.
All right, it's gonna take an attack of opportunity. All right, 22 does hit. You'll take half of 15. As a tentacle swips out and smacks you in the back.
Alright.
Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Alright, Tide.
So the other houses, are they like moving towards us?
Do you want to use a perception check?
No. So, but does this house that I am currently on have tentacles that could reach up to me?
Yes.
Okay, about that. So, what I would like to do.
You're 20 feet up in the air.
I know.
Okay. Because the house goes up 10 feet, and you're...
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I am not about to stand on top of a house that just ate someone, so I'm dashing and I'm jumping off of it.
Alright. You really don't know what happened because you're on the house. You just know the house moved.
Well,
up in the air.
Either way, that's warrant enough for running. Plus, I'm frightened, so...
Alright.
Okay, 15 feet. And then... my long jump distance... Your long jump is equal to your strength score?
I think so.
Something like that.
Jumping. Long jump equal to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet. So, I am going to... So, I have a strength score of 14, so would that just be 3 squares?
I don't care. That'll work.
Okie doke. And that's all of that movement, and then I... Oh, wait. I have this, so my movement's even more.
Alright, so it's going to give you an attack of opportunity.
Yep, go ahead.
Oh no, it already used its attack of opportunity, so no, it does not hit you.
Aha. So, actually... 10 more. And then I have 30, because I'm dashing. Or no, I have 40 more, because I'm dashing. Yeah, 'cause that's how that works. I'm just gonna run to Quinn's. Just after jumping off of it. Oh, since I was 20 feet up, should I make an acrobatics check?
No, because you just straight up jumped.
Okay.
So just take some damage.
Okay.
I think it would only be 2d4.
Okay. Could I possibly try to make an acrobatics check to lessen some of the damage? Like, maybe do a rolling land?
Sure.
Okay. 14?
Sure. You take half, you take 2.
Cool.
Alright.
And Ty's gonna run up next to Quinn and just go, "What? Set."
Alright. The kid lets out a blood-curdling scream that with my voice I can't really mimic at the moment. And lets loose a sneak attack. So he hits. What's 34, 68? Doing 68 points of damage to this thing.
6d8?
Yes.
Okay.
Because the dice is doubled. Because it's a sneak attack.
Oh, I thought you were saying 6t8, as in he did 68
Yeah.
damage.
He did do 68 damage.
As in, like, 6-8, not 6, the letter D8.
Yes. 6d8 damage. 6-8 damage. Most of it was poison, though. Alright. And he's still screaming. And Quinn, it is your turn.
Are they saving against the fear at all, or?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. Let me roll for everybody who sorry.
So
I did remember Leafy, who did half the fucking roll because he was raging.
Points
don't forget
for effort.
the little one
Yeah,
has
he gets
plus D4.
he gets a plus D4 for it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I don't care if he even rolls a 4, he still fails because he only rolled a 3. Yay!
He's great. He's just great.
He's pretty awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, he's done some damage though. Quinn,
Yeah.
it's your turn. What would you like to
I'm
do?
gonna attack twice with my longbow.
All right.
So does a 15 and an 18 hit?
Does not.
All right, I do no damage.
Wait,
I couldn't.
An
hit the
18 does
broadside of
hit.
a barn.
An 18 does hit.
Then he takes 4 damage.
4 damage.
Literally couldn't hit the broad.
Yeah.
Literally couldn't hit it.
Alright. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Selise, you are up.
I guess I'm shooting him again.
Okay. $14 misses.
And then I asked Quinn, I said, should we continue fighting these? But we have our guys back. Should we just attempt to escape?
If they don't appear to advance, then we should.
Alright. On their turn. You can go ahead and give me perception rolls.
Everybody?
I think it's perception. I'm gonna make it perception because, yeah.
I don't know why that shouldn't have been an advantage.
Man, you guys aren't rolling too good. Let's see if he can help you out with this. Perception. I can't click on perception. What's perception?
Your wisdom?
Perception. He got a natural 20.
Let's get it.
He yells, breaking his stealth. The one in the middle is the only one that is real, he shouts out.
Oh, alright.
I mean,
Is his
I
voice
guess,
like... Oh, go ahead.
Oh god.
Is his voice like insanely high pitched?
Yeah.
Okay.
The one in the middle is the only one real!
Sorry, my voice
Perfect.
is wrecked. Leafy.
gonna
Does
kill Leaf.
an 11 hit?
It does not hit.
Alright, an 11 misses. Because that's what I used on Tide when he jumped off the building. So that counts for you this turn. That
Oh
Alright.
man, I forgot to do my +4.
alright. That's their turn. So he yelled that out, so there's no reason for me to keep these things here anymore, because you already know that they're fake.
Hey man, you're killing the immersion, man. This is freaky.
Alright,
The other houses weren't real. How was I standing on one?
No, you were standing on the real one.
But I stood on the fake one first.
It's a power that they have. It's they're there, but they don't do anything.
So it's like animating a house. Huh, okay.
It's all an illusion.
Alright, Leafy, what you doing, my man?
Alright. I think given the situation, I'm probably going to let my rage actually lapse this turn. So I can consider which way is Amon.
To your left.
This way? Okay.
So you're not going to attack, or
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to attack.
you're choosing to end your rage?
I am choosing to end my rage. To disengage and head this way with my movement.
Okay.
Which also means I now need to make the wisdom save, don't I?
Yeah. You fail.
I fell.
So you were already running away anyway.
Yeah.
Alright, Tide.
Confused as to what to do. He's gonna look over to Quinn and go, what's the plan?
Running seems good.
Right, so I am going to use... I'm gonna use my... It didn't seem to move that much, right?
It did not seem to move
Like,
that much at all.
Yeah, so I could outrun it, theoretically.
Theoretically, yes.
So I'll disengage.
Okay.
And go right there, and that's my turn.
Alright. On his turn, he will use his bonus action to hide, and then shoot for another sneak attack.
We are shouting at him, we're getting out of here, right?
If he doesn't get the message, then I feel like he's not worth the guild.
He's not cut out for adventuring.
He does another
Really
66 points of damage.
Jesus.
What the heck does he have that I don't have?
I feel like he's got a fucking bazooka, and he's pulling it out when we're not looking.
The thing looks a bit wobbly and coughs up some green blood as these arrows that have penetrated him seem to be seeping all around the wound. Quinn, it is your turn.
I'll switch my bow for my halberd and move here.
Alright.
I don't know if I did the thing.
Yep.
It shows where I'm at, but
You did really well. And you didn't leave its attack radius.
rah 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 rah.
And you unleash hell on this thing. Holy
fuck.
shit. So, how much damage do you do?
Can I add a smite to one? Like crit?
You did say you were using smite before you rolled. So unfortunately, no.
Okay.
You gotta call smite beforehand. Just like you have to call inspiration beforehand.
And it's 30,
30 damage. Alright.
19, 11.
It looks pretty hurt. Alright. Selise.
Okay. I am going to shoot it with an bolt. That's what I'm supposed to be doing.
18 does hit.
That.
So 9 damage.
And then I'm going to run toward this guy. We should consider getting out of here.
Yeah, he says in a panic voice. Yes! Yes, yes.
Alright.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
Alright. On its turn, it is going to try to tentacle whip. Does a 17 hit? Quinn,
Yes.
you
My
take
shield.
21 points of damage as a tentacle slams down into you. I need you to make me a... needs you to make me a acrobatics or athletics. You are grappled.
Okay. And then that was for my bless. I
Okay.
think I kept bless. 21.
Yeah. All right. Leafy. You see Quinn get lifted up in the air, and he's now flinging back and forth in the air as this arrow flies through the air and strikes from Selise, and she moves over to the youngling. What do you do?
I can't just leave the boss there.
You can.
I am, but I'm not going to.
All right.
That would be so against me. So I'm gonna use another rage
And run back into battle.
because I'm so efficient. So I'm being so efficient today. And I'm going to hit it with my maul twice.
All right. Not reckless.
No, not reckless.
All right. The second one connects for 18. How do you want to do this?
I charge at it, just snarling, "Let go of the boss!" Or something that vaguely sounds like that,
All right.
as I just smash the tiling and roofing and make some, I don't know, construction worker cry.
All right. Quinn, as you're lifted up in the air, you feel the stickiness of the tentacle squeeze around you. Your armor kind of bows in just a little bit, and then you see Leafy let out a mighty roar. He charges across the land, slams his maul into the ground, catapulting himself up in the air, somersaulting head over feet, and brings the maul down, crushing into the top of the house. Not once, but twice, caving in the side. The house falls to the ground, crashing into the ground, sending its body outwards into like a goo, and then slowly sleeps. You slam back into the ground, taking 1d4 points of damage. 4 points of damage. But the tentacle goes lapse. The fear subsides in everyone. The fight is over. You guys have won the day.
And victory pose on top of the defeated house.
Awesome.
I only ran from the battle once.
That was your plan from the start.
This was all very awkward.
You see, it was a strategy.
Oh my god, I didn't think we were gonna make it. He starts to cry a little bit. I couldn't move. It was too scary.
It's quite alright, dear. You still was.
Did you shoot that thing like twice?
Yeah, and it looked like you were doing some sort of damage with those arrows.
Oh, I wasn't doing anything special.
L. This is very sus and does not set right with me. Could I try to, like, gauge if this is an act?
Roll insight.
This is all very unsettling.
Seems to be telling the truth.
Look, he's even got pissed to prove it.
I don't know. It seemed like you had something on those arrows, like maybe like a little poison or something.
Oh yes, I use poison.
Oh, okay. I think that's what got that thing down. So, thank you very much for using that technique.
No problem. Thank you for killing it. I was so scared.
Ugh. I healed you for 9.
Me? Thank you.
I'll heal you for 10 more, because that's really pitiful.
Alright.
Lay on hands.
For 10 more?
Yeah. So 19 total.
Okay. Great. That's a working number. I can live with that.
So, L.
Yes.
After it is dead, is it staying a house? Is it, like, poofing? What's happening?
Right now it just looks like it's a collapsed, jello-ish house. It's not, like, holding its form.
Is it oozing?
But it does begin to move again.
Nope.
Is
Nope.
its blood green?
And then as it bubbles up, green goo begins to emerge. And it just begins to dissolve ever so slowly.
Hmm.
Well, I don't want to stick around here.
Same here.
Yes. Well, let's press on. Well, Mr. Whistle, how did you like your first adventure?
That's crazy. Those things aren't everywhere, are they? It looked like a house. I've never seen one of those things before, or even heard of one of those.
You've never seen a house?
I've seen plenty of houses, but I never thought a house could attack.
Sometimes they look like rocks, or even treasure chests.
Well, if it helps, this is the first time I've ever been eaten by a house.
Oh my god, look at your fur, it's missing!
It always grows back. Eventually.
If you've ever, I think, shaved a dog or a cat, their skin is actually like white, and then the color spots are dark. So where he's missing skin, he still has his pattern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. You want to do any RP?
Well, maybe not rogue houses, but you can look forward to a lot more of that in your future.
I'm not gonna lie, that terrified the shit out of me.
Well, you held your own. That's for sure.
My God, you're so strong. Look into Leafy. You killed that thing and only caved its entire side down and brought it down. You're so powerful.
Well, I mean, I that was pretty cool. But I had help. I mean, you all helped.
But
We worked together, and that's what it's all about.
But Quinn, I seen what you were doing. You were guarding as they were running. You were keeping them safe. You weren't going to let it pass you, were you?
To be fair, I don't think there's much I can do if a house wants to just walk by me.
It looked like you were putting yourself in between the others and it. Was that your plan?
I mean, I can try, but it was a house.
Tide has had enough of this brown nosing and starts walking.
What should I tell my parents when I write home to them? I beat up a house? They'll never believe me.
You beat up a cat-eating house. That's what you should do.
Okay. As the so-called smiley, happy, now depressed, and somewhat jaded Tide heads off, you guys begin to make your way further towards Iman.
Who's depressed and jaded?
Tide.
Okay.
He's not as happy, smiley self. He said he's walking away from the brown nosy. So
Yeah, he's usually much happier.
That was you not so long ago. With your dozens of cookies.
Alright. You're only 2 days away. This will be your final rest. Tomorrow you shall reach Iman. Who would like to take first watch?
Me?
Alright. The kid says he can take a watch if you guys want him to, but
Oh, fuck no.
he's not going to press it.
I'll take second watch since Ty doesn't trust the guy.
I
I'll
mean,
take last watch, because I didn't do it last.
he helped, so okay. He offered to. He wasn't for sure if you trusted him. Alright, first watch. Go ahead and give me a perception roll.
You know who also helped? Brutus before he shanked Caesar.
You can see people looking at you.
I rolled a National Geographic.
Alright, you see absolutely everything, and there's nothing suspicious or anything close to attacking you.
Part of me thinks that there's a wall here. It's like a fourth wall.
It's as if I can hear the dice being rolled for my beautiful.
Is that a giant?
No one's awake.
What?
I'll wake up the other person for their watch.
Who's the other person that you wake up?
It was Leaf.
Alright. Leafy. You wake up.
Yep. And that.
It's pretty uneventful. I mean, it seems like you might run into rain tomorrow. I mean, but that's about it. And you only know that because you can kind of... What fur you do have left is getting that tingle.
I hate traveling in the rain.
Yep, that's why you get a tingle. Alright, who do you wake up for the last watch?
And then I wake up the kid. No, Quinn.
Alright. Quinn,
will wake up the kids.
are you putting armor on first, or... I'm just seeing how prepared you're gonna get for this.
Yeah. No, I'm
As
gonna put
he
armor on
walks.
first, and then wake the child up.
As he watches every chink in your armor attempt to be covered.
Alright. Yeah?
No, armor on first. Watch with me.
Okay. Are we walking the perimeter? We just sit here? How do you guys do watch?
I'm too loud to walk around. If you feel the need to do that, you can.
Okay.
But don't go too far. And be quiet.
Okay. He'll sit there with you for a little while. Is there anything you wanted to discuss with him?
Nope.
Alright. Give me a perception roll.
Same as Leaf.
Alright. Alright. You notice that he slips away.
Alright.
And he seems to be moving in the shadows. He's decent, but not like 20-something decent.
Do you mean level or age?
I mean, he rolled a 14. He didn't roll a 20 like everybody was doing in the
okay.
last fight.
Right.
He'll
He did decent for like the 8-year-old he is.
He's not 8. He's probably only like, what is it, 200 years or something like that?
Every time I mention his age, he's gonna get younger.
Okay.
For a half
He's gonna be 5 tomorrow.
Half elves can like live to be, I think, about 200.
They can live to be at 200? Okay, so it's elves that mature at 200 or something. So yeah,
Elves mature at 100 years old, yeah.
he looks like he's probably early 20s. You know, he's getting out of mama's house and stuff, maybe?
He's a wee bab.
Yeah. Alright. He'll come back around. Is that the way you guys want to end the watch?
Yeah.
Alright. Morning rolls around. What would you guys like to do?
How close do you think we are to Amon?
You'll arrive there today. Most of
Today.
you
Or 2.
Well, that's good. I could use a refresh on my crossbow.
Same here for the quiver.
I've got 2 javelins left. So, yeah, we all need some things.
Do you need some arrows tied?
Yeah. Maybe not right now, but it would be nice.
Feel free to take what you need. I have plenty.
How much does Quinn have?
58.
What the
Yeah,
shit?
he has an extra quiver.
Okay, I will take 9.
Okay.
Not. Thank you.
Alright. Well, if you guys don't want to do any RP, you guys will travel to Iman. The travel will be pretty much uneventful. The rest of the way. When you guys arrive to the outside of Iman, of course, they're checking, but they know who you are. But the kid, he'll have to go through customs, and he'll thank you guys for bringing him this far. And he hopes to see you. He'll ask Selise if she'll tell him where the Cunning Crawler's headquarters is, because she said that she would give him some help when they got there. So he's asking for directions. Do you give directions?
I look over to Quinn for assurance, and if he nods that yes, it's okay, then I will proceed to actually let him know that he can follow us. We're going in that direction. So, Quinn?
Quinn will nod, yeah.
Okay. Well, darling, you're in the best of hands. We're actually heading in that direction. So please, feel free to follow.
I still have to wait in line though. I can't just walk in like you guys. You guys are already citizens. I have to check in.
Very well. Well, how about you just meet us over at the armory? I do have to pick up a few not armory, weaponry guy.
He looks down a little bit and goes, I don't know where that is either.
And then she gives directions to the blacksmith.
Okay.
That's
All right.
where I'll
Do
be.
you know where the Slayer's cake is?
And then yes, if you know where the Slayer's cake, Selise will be there too.
Quinn will give him his map,
Alright. Oh,
and then that he can find his way that way, and he'll point out what entrance we're at.
thank you. Alright. So, you guys will get in because you guys are citizens. They know you. You head on in through security and everything. You guys splitting up? You sticking together? Where are you guys going? We'll start with Leafy, Selise, Quinn, and then Tide. So, Leafy, where are you going?
I mean, I am first going to get weapons. I'd like to get one hand axe and 4 javelins. I'll look up how much that'll cost.
Alright, you won't have any issues with that. Selise, you tagging along?
Yes, because I need to refill my crossbow.
Alright, just go ahead and do the math and everything yourselves. Quinn, Tide, are you guys going to the armory as well?
If it'll get me a free breastplate, sure, but I don't think that's the case.
No, it won't get you anything free. Yes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wear my slightly acid, slightly corroded, or corroded breastplate.
Okay.
Quinn's probably gonna immediately head to the church.
Okay. So you guys are all doing your shopping. Quinn, you get to the church. Do I need to ask which church you're going to?
Probably the Changebringer,
Okay.
because I'd know them there.
Yeah.
So I'd probably seek out somebody to tell me where the high priest or priestess is.
They're in Vasselheim in a secret, she does air quotes, meeting. But I am Wendy. Is there anything I can help you with?
What's the highest resurrection you can do?
Oh, I am a full priestess in training. I can do a greater resurrection once per day.
I have the materials you need for that, I believe.
It's really frowned upon, Quinn. But is it somebody important?
Yes.
Roll me a persuasion.
I'm not good at that at all.
All right.
What? Why did I whisper you?
I don't know, but you rolled a 19, so she's like...
I don't know why that check whisper.
All right. I'll do it for you. I trust you.
Oh, wait.
You're not...
Hold, please. I know why that whispered you. Had the wrong character sheet open, because I'm doing a bunch of things at once.
Okay. Well, a 21 is way better. Okay. Yes. Okay. But I have to ask, never mind, let's go.
We can do it somewhere private if for.
Yes, we'll go downstairs to the chambers. You guys will walk down a winding stairs. Downstairs, she'll cast a light spell to lead the way. You guys will lead into an old room. There's a small well in there, and there's some old relics. They're not like expensive. It's like when they remodeled the church, they updated things and they brought the old stuff down. They didn't get rid of it or anything like that. It's just storage.
Yeah.
She cleans off a nice little spot. Oh, okay. if I can have the materials, and we'll both need to know the name and everything, and I'll get this going. It may not work, though. You understand this, right?
I understand. Willing to take that risk.
Okay.
Would I have been able to learn Sue's last name at all?
You know Sue's last name. If you need it, go to the NPC section and just...
It's there.
Yeah. I mean, you guys were with him for a while, so of course you know his name.
He's not there.
He did.
I know. I know he did.
That's why.
It's an apple. Oh, he's not there.
Oh.
There he is.
You.
There you go.
Do I need anything other than the 10,000 whatever diamond?
I believe it's just a 10,000 diamond in the spellcaster.
Okay. I will hand that over. The name is Sue Damsa.
Sudamsa. Tell me about him. As she begins to start casting the spell, it will help me find his spirit.
He was the guild leader of the Cunning Crawlers before I. A bit of a drunkard, but usually cheery, if you can call being a smartass cheery.
She begins to chant.
I'd say charming with women, both with drink and without, but cared for his guild very deeply.
She begins to call out to his spirit.
You can tell him that he's contractually obligated to come back to life as well, if that's possible.
The diamond begins to shine bright. Cracks begin to appear. Then more cracks. Then even more cracks. And then there's a loud droosh, droosh. And then the diamond fades to dust. Wendy's eyes go wide. She goes to open her mouth. And as she opens her mouth, it continues to open. And open. Ripping her apart. Blood splats on your face. Her bones stretch. Her flesh stretch. Keeps on stretching. The blood seems to pull in the middle, hovering in the air. Bones, flesh, until it makes a giant portal. The blood in the middle pulsates. The portal beckons you inside.
What?
Do you go?
Can I not?
If you don't want to, this might be your only chance to get him, though. It's either now or never. What do you do?
Did he just fucking butcher a priest?
Yep.
She exploded on her
Just to
own.
come back alive?
She exploded on her own. Thanks. I had nothing to do with that. Her magic.
Oh no, I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about whoever you're invoking, fucking Satan.
Do you walk through the portal, Quinn?
Yes!
You step through the portal. As you step through the portal, it begins really hot. So hot, in fact, the armor on your body melts away. Your flesh turns red. The hair on your body burns away in smoke.
Cool.
You continue to walk down the corridor.
As long as I can stay alive.
It does not seem to be doing you physically harm.
Oh, alright. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
As you walk down these halls, you can hear screaming off in the distance. And then you get to the end. And there sits a man. At a dinner table.
Fuck.
Come, my child, have a seat.
Oh God. I hope this isn't who I think it is. Alright, Quinn will approach but not sit down.
As soon as you take a step forward, you find yourself unable to resist once you've taken a step forward and sit down. There is a meal of meat and drink in front of you. Please partake if you wish. I've been looking forward to meeting you. His hand moves almost shadowly, leaving behind an echo as it brushes the side of your head and around your ear.
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
Siri! I'm not,
His servant in the background.
Siri, I'm not talking to you right now.
I'm not sure about this. Who are you caressing? I'm your concubine.
Could be like Burton's just starts screaming at it to turn the pool lights on.
Play Despacito.
Alright. His hand moves, but it leaves like a shadow echo behind it. I've waited for somebody like you to come. I heard your call.
Do you have the one?
I do have the one you want, for I cannot accept him back. If I do, I will lose some power. Do you know who I am?
I have a guess, but I'm getting wrong.
He gives you a very evilish grin. Why don't we play a game?
I would accept, but the person that you are holding from me signed a contract to be called back at any time for any...
I know, it is his get out of jail free card. It's not the first time he's used it. It probably won't even be the last. You see, he doesn't like it down here.
Well... Oh, God. Is he a devil? Can I tell?
He looks human right now.
Fucking... You know what? No. Divine sense. You can tell me if that bitch is a devil.
Amen.
The entire area lights up with devils.
Well, knowing.
You fucked up.
I'm sure you can appreciate a contract.
Oh,
Being what you are.
I can. After all, I made you from a contract.
Say what? Pardon?
Pardon? Haven't you ever wondered why your brother was a tiefling?
It's not really something you wonder.
You do know how they are created, don't you?
Infernal heritage. Not necessarily immediate.
It's a long con, and nobody's better at long cons than I am.
What game did you want to play?
Oh, it's too late for the games now. He pats you on the top of the head as he stands. Eat. Enjoy. This might be the last time you actually get true pleasure from the food. It's the least I can do. You tried to tie yourself to another god. How's that going for you?
Fuck!
Did you really think that I would just let you leave? And you left in such a violent and satisfying way. It was splendid to watch. The deed you have done is magnificent.
I'd like the man I came for, please.
What's the rush?
One of us needs to not be in this lair.
Oh, he'll be released in good time.
In good time for you, or good time for me?
Well, let's be honest with each other. You're not going anywhere. You're gonna come work for me down here for a while. There's a war raging on, and we must save the universe.
As far as I'm aware, there's always a war raging on for you.
True, but do you know why?
Demons and devils.
Here. Follow me. And he begins to move down a corridor. Do you follow?
I mean, I don't want to.
You don't
But
have...
I don't want to die.
True. I mean, it's 100% your call. What does Quinn do? Does he follow or stay?
He's gonna follow only because he can look for Sue if they're moving.
Alright. The halls are black, burnt, charred. The heat would be unbearable if not for some magical reason. You move to an inner chamber. In this chamber, there is a giant mirror on the wall. And he moves over to it. He brings his hand up and he just touches it with the tip of his index finger. And an image appears. Quinn, what is the image that you truly want to see at this moment?
Sue?
There, you see Sue. He's in a solid room, not moving, sitting there with his legs crossed. There doesn't seem to be any windows, doors, or anything around him. Just a solid room. And he's just sitting there as if meditating. You truly want Sue.
That's the only reason I'm here.
Do you know who he truly is?
Right now, I'm just looking to have a contract fulfilled.
And you truly want him set free?
More so into my hands.
Well, like I said, you're no longer going to be able to leave. If you leave, you will instantly die.
Cool beans! Yeah!
So, Sue. Well, I guess A contract is a contract. And he claps his hand together, and Sue vanishes. It is done. But truly understand what you have done. Do me a favor. Read his name backwards.
Fuck right off.
Come with me. I will get you your power. And everything you need for the war to come.
Is that portal still open?
You left the portal long ago.
Yeah, but is it still open? Like, I'm asking this person.
He doesn't say anything and you keep going. Truly, there's not too many ways in to hell or out. Don't worry. Everything will be just fine. Quinn will disappear into the darkness of the Nine Hills.
Yeah, well.
What's everybody else up to?
Old boss is back on the surface.
Tide is currently in the guild hall, just thinking and eating and drinking.
Selise would have checked out to see if Slayer's Cake was in town, and if not, she would escort young whistle guy. What is his name again? Whistle. Hello.
Whistling Coast?
It's Whistling Coast.
Whistling Coast.
I wrote it down because I'm doing notes.
Good job, Lee. She would escort Whistling Coast to the guild hall.
Alright. So how do you know the Cunning Crawlers?
Are we there, or...
No, she's asking you on the way there.
Okay. Well, my dear, I guess it's as good as time as any. We are actually part of the Cunning Crawlers.
Really? What? Why didn't you guys just tell me from the get-go?
Well, there have been a lot of ups and downs on our journey, I'm sure.
Do you guys know somebody named Haruto? He's a drow.
We did know a Mr. Haruto.
Do you know where he is? I'd really like to meet him and talk with him.
Well, unfortunately, Mr. Haruto's no longer so.
Really? He kind of stops in his tracks and looks at you. What?
Sadly, it does come with the territory of the adventurer. As you know, we lost many back behind.
Was he able to get a proper burial? He looks real sad.
We made sure that he got a proper send-off, as well as we could in these dark times.
You were there for the funeral?
I was there for the funeral, right?
Yeah. Well, I think it was more of a cremation. But you guys never got the ashes. You left before getting the ashes.
I was there during the ceremony.
Were you there when he died?
Sadly, I was not, for I was captured at the time.
But you helped remove his body from the place, and then
we brought him to a proper burial site. We had a a willing priest perform the ceremony.
Do you know what happened to his belongings?
I'm quite sure. I think we may have a few of his items left. Why do you ask?
He had a medallion with him that was very special to him.
You know, I do recall him holding quite an attention to some sort of necklace thing. I'm actually not quite sure where that went off to be honest.
Do you know who would know?
Mr. Quinn, he certainly would. He's actually our fair leader in the interim. So I'm sure and certain he'll be happy to assist.
Thank you. And he'll continue walking along with you.
So what made you think of becoming a cunning crawler? Was it all because of Mr. Haruto? How do you know him?
He saved some villages a while back. It kind of inspired me. Told me about his medallion and his power and where it came from and stuff.
Did he write a weird drawing on you, my dear?
No, not at all. So
Okay.
he's I didn't know he actually wrote weird drawings on people.
According to him, it was some sort of blessing that he was giving to people, and I just wanted to make sure you weren't falling in some weird occult thing.
No. Alright, you guys will get to the guild hall.
Did I get cookies?
No, unfortunately there was no Slayer's cake in.
Aw. Todd, what are you drinking? Pour me some.
Oh. Alright. It's rum.
Ah. Very well. Has Quinn returned?
Where did
Looks
Quinn
around.
go?
Not that I've seen, no.
Alright, well, I don't know if he announced it. Did he announce that he was going to the church, or?
Nope, he was keeping it secret.
Okay.
Good old Quinn, keeping the secrets.
Kalima.
Yup.
Well, I'm certain he just went to go pray or something. You know, he tends to wander off in the church district direction.
So, who do I need to talk to about joining?
Well, it would be Mr. Quinn. I mean, he's the one in charge at the moment.
Yeah, it would be Quinn.
Usually there's some sort of test and a challenge.
Really? Is it
Yeah.
hard?
Tide lets out a really big, heavy sigh. It takes a pretty big fucking gulp of that rum.
It's only hard for the dim-witted.
Funny joke.
A day passes. There is no Quinn. But there was a murder. One of the high priestess was found. Goo. In the bottom chamber. Of the church. The only thing left behind was a strange medallion. Or so the rumors say. What do you guys do?
Well, I can't hear anybody else. Is anybody...
Hello?
There you
Hello?
are.
Alright, there you go.
Okay.
Did you guys hear what I said?
No, I did not hear you.
A day has passed, no Quinn. A murder was reported at the church. In the basement, one of the priestess was turned to goop. The only thing found was a mysterious medallion. That is the only rumors that you have heard.
I don't know if we knew what leaf before that, though.
Yeah, because I was actually planning before even bothering to head back to the Cunning Crawlers, I was going to get some candies, look up a friend from before I left the town,
Okay.
and make a call there.
Okay.
Just whoever I was dating last.
That's fine.
I've got both thoughts.
Okay.
Alright, so the following day, the rumor begins to spread. What do you guys do?
I'm quite concerned. Quinn's usually not gone this long without sending word, and it is kind of strange that a death appears at the church he usually attends. What do you think we should do, gentlemen? Hacking
Also-
up a lung is not part of the plan.
Sorry.
Also, there was a medallion. That's part of the rumor, right?
Yep.
Yes.
That sounds very bad. I'm pretty sure that medallion is pure evil.
Which, do we know which church it was at, El?
Yeah, you know he's part of the Changebringer. I mean, he had the symbol on the shield for a while.
Well, that answered that question, but the actual question was, do we know what temple the murder occurred in?
Yes.
Okay. Gotcha.
Well, I think it's a good idea if we investigate lightly to see what all is actually known.
Right. We should also check in on what happened to that medallion. We definitely want to make sure it doesn't go into the hands of anyone with problematic... or that would be problematic.
All right. Well, I'll head over to the church and see if I can come up with anything. Leaf and Tide, why don't you head over to the guards and see what kind of investigations they have come up with.
And then it is about this time that a spark begins to appear in the middle of the tavern room. a small twinkle. And it seems to grow larger. Larger. What are you guys doing?
Taking a step back in a defensive stance.
Tide? The only one not there is Leafy.
The spark. Tad's gonna watch it carefully, take a couple steps back.
It grows a little bigger. Now it's the size of a diamond.
Like a fist of a diamond or a palm of a diamond?
A palm of a diamond.
Okay. I think I'd take more steps back.
A crackling noise begins to echo through the room. It's about this time Leafy walks in. What do you do, Leafy?
What's going on? As a glowing thing in the middle of the guild hall is not normal.
Right you are, Leaf. Come on and step back here with us. Where's Whistling Coast?
He's nowhere to be seen.
Okay.
A
So
snap.
the diamond still continues to grow, Anne.
It snaps, crackles, and pops. Grows larger.
Strictly delicious.
And then a flashing white light begins to pulsate. What do you guys do?
This is not normal.
I step out of the guild hall.
I think I back out as well.
I go, we should all calmly and quickly exit the building. To
But-
whoever else is still in the guild hall.
It's just you guys. And
Okay.
do you leave or do you stay?
Yeah, I'm also backing out the door, but
Alright.
still looking at it.
It shines really bright in one of its pulses. You throw your arm up to shield your eyes because it's so bright. And when you bring your arm down, there, in the middle of the room, stands Sue. And that's where we're going to call it.
Should I say, would any of us know Sue?
You guys all know Sue.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're all prior guild members, so we would know.
That's
We're
true.
gonna call it.
We're gonna